Alright guys, so Smash Direct is gonna be live in a couple of minutes. So I'm looking at some streams because it doesn't say anything on Nintendo at all. I'll keep looking though. How about we I'm gonna look to see how much time there is left. Sorry if I'm blowing your eardrums. And I'm really tired. I'll just watch all of the Nintendo Directs. And I can just go back into the past until my timer says it's Friday. There's my cat. Or I could just play some video games while we're waiting. I'll play some Smash 4, I guess. Sometimes, like, the only Smash I have. I was about to get Smash Melee, but I decided never mind. Because, I was going to get a Nintendo GameCube, but no one was like, the guy who was kind of giving me it, he didn't give me it, he didn't even respond to me. And this is on his matchup for right now. Until Smash Ultimate actually 4 comes out. I'll be stuck with that. And hopefully my timer doesn't do anything. And yes, I do not have a, what's it called? A recorder. I mean, you know what I mean, like to record my 3DS, XL, Wii U. Or Switch. And anything ever. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. No one is watching, probably no one will watch, but still. Let's shrink this. Sorry if you can only see half of it. I don't know what to do. Okay, Max. Really? Max. Alright. I guess that's enough. Nothing. A Smash Direct is out as soon, so I tried to stay up till at 7, but it's 8. I thought it came out at 7, but no, it comes out at 8, so it's okay. Comes in 31 minutes. I'll just play as all the characters. But I know something good to play. Smash Tour.
See you later.
Alright. Right here. Dang it, I got one. And that guy got Bowser Jr. I didn't know this was a buff of Mario Party since I've only played Mario Party 9 and that's been like a long time. But now I can kind of see the resemblance of being ran into somebody. I don't really care. Actually, I've been. Now I'm missing. I'll just play those little circles. Stuff. Little stages. This is really. I want Waluigi for Smash my boys. I have to do him like that. Crap. No. No. Crap. I'm just jumping over here like, woohoo! I didn't get it. I know it does. But I got something down. Dang it. See how? No, still. Super Smash Brothers. And since the only game that, and since the only Smash game that I have doesn't have a story, that's probably one of the reasons why I don't get appeal for Smash. I mean, yeah, I think it's really fun game. I just don't get why everybody's like, oh, crazy about it. Yet, maybe soon. Maybe. I realize soon why everybody thinks it's great. This game ever. Especially me. Do you want to know what's so bad about Melee? I mean, what's so bad about Ultimate? It's not Melee. I'm sorry, I have to do that. What? You can knock the ball out of him? I didn't see that. Okay, that sounds very offensive. You can knock the ball out of him? That sounds very weird. I guess I could say that. Arlif is like, ooh, hot mama, and yes, I do not have any DLC in this game. Back then, I didn't even know DLC was a thing. I didn't even know what it was. Alright, hold on a second, I'll be right back. You guys, I probably been not able to hear me. Some crappy earbuds. Very crappy earbuds. So I'm gonna talk all over again. So yeah, this is a Smash Direct coming, and since YouTube is not showing me that, I'm just gonna play Super Smash Bros. For Wii U because I don't have any Smash, and this is the new Smash. So yeah. I'm gonna play all of it until YouTube thing goes to 44%. Dang it. And I don't get the feel for Smash, probably because I haven't played story mode. I mean, yeah, I think it's really fun. I just don't get why everybody screaming and shouting and loving it so much. Probably because the only Smash game that I have doesn't even have a story mode. Hopefully, the Smash hopefully SSBU has a story mode. Like Smash 4 doesn't. This one might be the second worst one with Brawl in it. Sorry if you can't see this very well. My phone's crappy. It's a year old now. I'm in 4th place. Yeah, I'm also very bad at Smash. Unless if I defeat my dad. No, I need it so everybody can see the full screen. Thank you. Thank you and you're welcome. Alright, let's be Wario Mario. In Mushroom Kingdom U. Get it? You guys see Super Mario Bros. U. I spelled that correctly. Yeah. I thought Nintendo was playing the good old what is it called? Everything is backwards. Yeah, everything is really backwards. Alright. You can see it. No.
backwards anymore. Think of that. Oh crap! What in the world? I thought they were playing Super Mario SMW 3D music for a second, but now I recognize it. Except I don't know why it sounds so, you know what I mean. I'm not going to use this Mexican. I'm sorry. Maybe it's Italian, I don't know. It could be Spanish. No, it's definitely Mexican. Oh wait, yeah, these veneers I think are useless. And the Majora's Mask anyway, but anyways, and also in this thing. I think they're just for a good costume. So I'll wear them. Even though I don't see any change. I'm sorry, my brother, Luigi. Oh crap, oh crap! For some reason I thought it was Luigi. Jigglypuff! I thought the guy said, Jigglypuff? What? What in the world? And he's like, yeah, mama. And he's like, yeah, mama. I won. Okay. I'm gonna stop. Yay, Luigi's Mansion stage gamer. Yeah, I know that. Why is it playing Super Mario Galaxy music? Oh, yeah, it's a remix of the original Luigi's Mansion Holiday music, I think. Oh crap! I need to get the fire flower. That's my main item. Actually, no. The first item I ever at Mario ever got was what was it called? The Hammer Bro thing. The hammer thing. Yeah, that big hammer. You know what I mean. Okay, what in the world are you? Are you DLC? Oh, it's in. Oh yeah, yeah. It was like I never saw a fighter like that. So yeah, it was this trophy. Holy crap! Not getting any kills. Because I'm playing as mod. Oh crap! Come Mario, I think we should play this. What the? We're in trouble. It's not 44 yet. It's gonna be in a couple minutes. So it hasn't been 44 yet. item, Dixie-Con. Mario Circuit. Mario Kart Circuit. Crap. I remember I was playing with Sonic in this stage and I was doing really good. Crap. Yeah, and I go trick-or-treating last night. So I did. I can't believe it's already November. In 1 month, in a half of a month, it's gonna be December. It's gonna be Christmas time again. It felt like yesterday was Christmas already. And I remember when it was really sunny like this. Oh yeah, and I'm also having a birthday party on Sunday with investors. I don't know, I'm telling you that because none of you probably even care, and none of you probably even know. I don't want anybody that doesn't know me to go, because I don't know what unspeakable things you will probably do to me for one of those guys. Oh, and I won. Yay! Is it 44 minutes yet? No, almost. The reason why I'm worrying about the 44 minutes thing is because, it's basically, if it hits 44 minutes, that means Mario Kart 8 Mario Circuit again. Sonic Spin Charge, if you jump while spinning forward. If it hit, oh my gosh, Sonic's in here as well. Work's done to me besides Bowser, and you're actually kind of a threat to me, only kind of. I'm abusing Villager, and I think he's like a kid. I haven't played any Animal Crossing, and that's why I was so excited about Animal Crossing on Switch. And I think about getting Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing Home Design on my birthday. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Gandorf, please, oh, right before I said please don't turn into, Ganon, I don't even know if that's Ganon, it looks like the wolf from, what is it called? Twilight Princess. From the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I have Zelda games and I'm a fan of it, I just don't have a lot of them. I would say I'm as much of a Zelda fan as Mario fan. There's more Shy Guys. Yeah, you need to stay up here. Alright. Mario for president today. You are gonna pick Mario for president. No, you didn't pick Mario for then he is number 4. How dare you? Last night I almost got killed, and this is how you respect me? Well, I did get killed, but I came back to life. There's like literally, ooh, Waluigi. But there's literally like a 1-minute vid. I mean a 2-second vid. A 2-second vid of me dying. I mean of me coming back to life. That's like the second best vid. It was recorded about 9 or 10 hours ago. And almost a day ago. Because I recorded it at like 10 a.m. Oh my gosh, I'm abusing someone. I'm abusing someone's pet. Oh, I forgot the name. Alright. I'm abusing... I guess you couldn't. Oh crap! Oh! I almost did it! Oh, Pokemon! Yes! They got a legendary. Oh crap. Okay, I kinda don't like this. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm okay with this. At least with real players. Some noobs, I guess you could say, would be like, what in the heck? I want to get Super Mario Sunshine when I beat all of Luigi's Mansion. I already beated the game on my 3DS, but I didn't like beat like the like other stuff. So this makes it slow, and I'm the only one who's fast. And I want a Pokemon that could kill everybody. And then smash everybody. I guess that's what it's calling this game. Yes, I won! Probably only because of the Pokemon. Alright. It's 44. It's almost past 44. Alright, let's turn this off. Come on. Yes. Like Nintendo Switch and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I was about to say, oh, hot mom. I just said Johnny and Papa for Smash. Let's do it. Okay, why isn't the thing turning on? Is there an option to... No? Okay. Yeah, I saw like there was a rumor that the Grinch was going to be on there. But I don't think so. Fans for Smash, well, it is possible now. We can get Bendy for Smash as well, since Undertale and but since Undertale came out on the Switch about a month ago, and Bendy and Nick Machine is coming out in a week and 6 days on the Switch and also PS4 and Xbox One. Johnny for Smash. Yeah, let's get Johnny for Smash. Let's get a hashtag Johnny for Smash in here. The cat agrees. He smiles when I say Johnny. Yeah, I thought there was a leak for Steve for Smash. I don't even think that's a real leak anymore. Minecraft might be for Smash. Yeah. That guy's, I think he is serious because he has Saint's profile pic. And I forgot to do something real quick.
I'm back. I think the thing is gonna start. I'm using tilt controls. Good for you. I think the Smash thing is gonna start in about 10 minutes. I mean, in a couple of minutes, like at 10 a.m. Oh my gosh, if it does, it would be if it would come out in 6 days and a half. Three minutes left. Oh, please. Yes. Shrek for Smash. Yeah, let's give Shrek for Smash. Boy. Yes. Please and thank you. 4 minutes. I'm using tilt controls. That was it for Smash. Yeah, Skull Kid. I want Skull Kid. Skull Kid would be good. We gotta save this place again. Fire everywhere, and monsters on battle. Lasers, guns. Sing with my Tomodachi Life songs. Should make a guy called Tom, because the beginning of Tomodachi sounds like Tom Odachi. Crap. Good thing I'm homeschooled. 10 minutes. Smash because of school. Goku, confirm, no. Shrek, confirmed. And the Grinch. Who is this fellow with his skin all green and teeth and his eyes all yellow?
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this. Bring it on!
Oh yeah, I want to come from Street Fighter. Cool. My big fan is Street Fighter,
That's right! Yeah!
And who is it? My baby? Oh.
So, you want to fight fire with fire, huh?
Yeah. No, this is ultimate. So everybody, I'm disappointed. A little bit. Got Ken. Ken's cool. Don't even know what Pokemon that is.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadoken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel. Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has two final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraikyaku. Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar. It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its neutral special is called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down. This attack can be very effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful. For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat. Its down special is Revenge. When damaged, Incineroar's burning passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on. We finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all, it'll look like this. It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster. You may recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
Ooh, yes. Give my boy.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game.
Oh, she's a girl.
Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits.
Spirits?
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
So this guy is possessing them? That sounds really
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination.
Yeah.
Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme.
What?
In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters.
Story mode?
In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers. There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits. There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are in a league of their own, legend. One primary spirit can be assigned at a time.
Eat Snickers.
A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits.
Oh my gosh.
While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up. The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles. You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against the fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit.
Yes.
In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny Spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course.
This sounds even better than
Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
Whatever it's called in Super Smash Assaulted. I guess I can fight him. Who in the heck is Kyle? I'm rich. I guess I'm rich. Roll it, Bill. What in the world? Holy crap. This looks fun.
The Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within. Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit. Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab, grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent. When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snaps. Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit. You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym. Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true. Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players. You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times. It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you guess there are?
Skull Kid! Skull Kid! Yes!
Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate. Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations.
Wait, so you get to create your own characters and like somebody's
The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here.
Wait.
Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind. You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team, or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle. The game lets you battle together with friends via local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play. To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global Smash Power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that. As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles. Once your global Smash Power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own Smash Tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their Smash Tag. But it's not like you'll lose your Smash Tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of Smash Tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a 2-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against 2-player teams with the same setup. When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy. With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas. It may become an essential tool for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, or allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
Story mode.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle. Do you know which characters come from which games?
Nightmare from, I think it's from Super Mario. What?
Nani?
Oh, it's Spirit Camera! Yeah, Spirit Camera. Well, I guess it's going now. Okay, maybe not. It has
Here I go. Know your place.
tomatoes are the biggest thing. Only from Street Fighter!
Horse kick! Horse kick! That was nothing. Hi! 10年早いんだよ!
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game. If you want to review the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out. Century Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen, doesn't it? You can play on many different stages. and you can choose the music too. In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it. There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens. When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter. Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy! The Records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options. You can view battle data separately for offline and online play. Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold. Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges. You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Villager.
Aldeano.
Devona. Abitante.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort. TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both. We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed. Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits. In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Oh yeah, because I'm Indian.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
Other than just 2.
But there are even more coming post-launch. While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC.
Really?
Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99. At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it. I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighters Pass. It's a Mii Sword Fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Garo Plain sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't locked down any release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC. But, on a separate note, we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
What is it? What?
That's right, Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say, it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it. Later today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget. I have an announcement announcement for everyone watching this in North America.
What is it?
On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins, and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Don't let a single one get away!
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
crap, I got my dog in. Bye-bye. I didn't even think of you. I'm sorry, I didn't think of you. I didn't think of you. Alright. Guys, that was the direct. Can we buy the game now? Ooh. Can't hear you.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And of course, from folks on my right to left, we got Smitty over here. You have Demetrius, you got me, JC, you have Roxy, and you have Tox, or 2Ls, or Scott. It's all the same.
2Ls. Thanks.
Yeah, we have a lot of nicknames for him. We have a lot of nicknames for him. So, anyways, want to kick off by showing you guys the hardware bundle, which is kind of sweet to have in front of me. Luckily, I do have one in front of me. So, it's kind of nice. This little box, right? It's kind of pretty. Here, I'll start pulling stuff out of it. So, I think one of my favorite things is when I started learning about these Joy-Con, which is kind of sweet. I don't know if you want to take a look at these from that way. No, this way. Whichever way. Just know that they're really pretty. They're, yes.
Awesome.
They're nice.
I'm okay.
They have a nice little, yeah, that'll be good. Oh yeah, we have this, of course, you have the Nintendo Switch unit, obviously, right there. Oh yeah, here. You can have the box if you want. Oh, here's the dock. This is cool. So if you want to take a look at the dock, yeah, there you go. So the dock itself is kind of etched. Feels kind of good. It's gonna be real pretty sitting on your shelf because I know I'm totally getting one of these. And also, a couple things. So you have a full game download code just like that. So once you open it up, you'll see that there's a scratch off. I'm not scratching it off now. Don't ask. So just so you know that you can put this in, and if you put in the download code, you can start like preloading the game. So if you do have this bundle, you can pretty much go for it pretty soon. You'll see it pop up, and yeah, you can preload the game, and of course you can do that. So just put the game, you get the actual base game, and you'll also get if you pre-purchase now, you get the gold points, which is kind of awesome. You get double gold points. So as long as you put this in, you get the same amount of gold points, and you get your second bunch, I think, at launch time, and then yeah, you get double gold points. So I mean, who doesn't want that? And also, you can't forget, it's weird for me to say it now, but Piranha Plant, I can say it. It's so weird.
I'm tightening up.
I know, it's like, oh, I know, right? So Piranha Plant, you'll, of course, if you pre-purchase or at least register the game until, January 31st, you'll get Piranha Plant as a, early purchase bonus or limited time offer, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, feel free to do that. I'll be preloading my version of the game as soon as I can. You'll have to wait a little bit, but hey, that's what it is. So
cool. And with that out of the way, let's actually jump straight into some gameplay. So
let's do it.
Looks like JC and Demetrius are going to take us through some Incineroar.
Yes, I want to play Incineroar. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to play Incineroar.
Dibs.
Here.
Oh, cable.
Here. Your cable thing. Be coordinated, Demetrius. Come on.
I'm trying. It's so early.
This bodes well for the battle.
Too early. Okay. So I'm Jeffrey on the left. Demetrius is, I'll pick the cool character because I love Incineroar.
Just occurred to me, I'm the only one with the regular name on here. I really should have came up with something.
Hey man, that's yours.
I had an opportunity.
You had your choice.
You know what? You can borrow a second. I mean, look at this this roster screen. It's not in the direct, but this roster screen is ridiculous. All these characters. And it's going to take some time to actually figure out where your favorite character is. There's so many of them.
No joke. It still takes me a while.
So, I keep rotating through characters. Can't decide who I want to play. I just keep choosing.
They're all
choosing.
good.
Yeah, I like visiting characters that were in past games and now they're back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I was trying out the new ones.
That's true.
All right, let's get
Okay, fight. Yeah, fight already.
We'll definitely get to that for sure later
Teach me
on.
the ways of Incineroar.
Incineroar? I'm just gonna throw you. It's easy. You get in someone's face. So Incineroar as a character is really interesting. He has a lot of crazy moves, and my favorite thing is just to grab people. Every single grab thing, whether he connects on something, back body drop, I love that move. Or he can throw it down. Yeah, he's got He's got a ton of stuff. You can, like upward throws, like a little backbreaker thing.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Fine. You know, Demetrius, you can just have it your way. He's got the old swing, so he's got a lot of cool throws. But really, I love his special move. So if you press the B button, he has this this lariat, and you can move a little bit with it. It's got crazy priority, and that's like my favorite. Anytime someone comes in, just fire it up. It goes through and trades or straight up wins with a lot of stuff. Oh, another one. Scott uses this a lot, which is the like right and left in B. You probably saw that. You heard that description. Let me see if I do it early. This is early. There you go. I'm probably going to KO Demetrius. Let me see if I can get the timing right on this. Oh, yeah, eat it. That's right. So, you get the clothesline, and then if you're late, which is, you take a little bit of damage too, so don't do that.
One thing to point out too is that works really well in tight spaces against the corner as you throw me off the screen.
Yeah, Scott did that to him earlier. You can also do it in the air. Scott was doing this plenty. It's actually kind of a good recovery move too. You can do that, and then you can up B afterwards. Oh, speaking of the up B, up special, that thing is pretty. That thing is pretty nice.
Painful cross chop.
It's a painful cross chop, and you can trap people in really weird ways just because you. Oh,
should we show this off real quick?
Not yours.
Okay.
I want to see it.
Oh, great. Escape it.
Jump right into it.
It's still fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. The other thing is a counter. Do you want to go ahead and charge a smash? See if I can do it here. Oops. Okay, great. That'll work out just fine. Yeah, that's not going to go very well. His recovery.
Sonora's recovery is not the best.
It's not the best. Go ahead. I'll try it again.
2.
Okay.
On 2.
Up.
Hopefully,
You slowed your countdown.
Hey, but you got one of these. Might as well show it.
All right, I'll show it. No, you're fine. Okay, so anyway, let's do Incineroars here. Press the B button. You have Incineroar grabs, and of course you saw this, but man, that's
so well.
This is the Max Malicious Moonsault.
Max Malicious Moonsault. That is a pretty epic name. Pretty epic name.
Oh!
That's because you changed your timing in the last one. Here, go ahead.
1,
Go ahead.
2.
Yes, there it is. So if you press down B, his counter's awesome. So he kind of stores this extra energy. And so, for example, if I do just a nice quick smash like that, it does. It's stupid. If you look at the percent count in the replay, you'll see.
I think that was 182%.
Yeah,
that was
from
the total.
Was what you launched him at.
total.
So it added like 60 on there.
Yeah.
All right, so. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Yeah, he's got a lot of other stuff too. He's got a lot of, like his, every time you hit with something, Scott pointed this out. If you hit, let's say down smash, walk into me. So if you hit with it, you see how he kind of crouches after the animation, but in this, he pounds his fist into the ground. So he starts to mess with all these different animations of actually hitting, and he kind of goes, yeah!
Oh, that knocked me out.
But if he whiffs, he'll sometimes have a little, so he points his fingers up like that, block it. There you go, and then he kind of goes, darn. So he's pretty animated. He's adorable.
And it was pointed out in the video, too, that you can cancel out of all those taunts, so you're not leaving yourself vulnerable if you're playing like a 3 or 4 person match. You get one person, somebody else comes in and starts punching you. After you're taunting, you can dodge, roll, shield, everything.
Alright, I'm always why don't we get into this actual real match?
You want to get into a match?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can't just sit here and be as much as you want it to be.
I do love how different Incineroar feels like with his more powerful throws. He's actually has the slowest walk speed of any fighter, and it's just he's a different kind of fighter. You kind of have to let people come to you. You kind of have to pick your moments to grab, and he's very different.
Oh, in the meantime here, I want to show off some taunts, because I love his taunts. I'm just going to keep pointing at you here. Oh, come on, really?
Okay, let's fight. Let's see the fight.
Okay, we'd like to. What's it called? So we.
Do you want to wait until the timer?
We probably should wait till the timer, or
Just show a little practice here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, there's more. So interestingly enough, like his cross chop. Almost no other fighter can you use that and then act afterward. So after that runs out, you can actually jump if you have the space to. Which is something that's very unique for a Smash fighter as well.
There's something that I've been catching people off guard with the cross chop is the little explosion around him when you land. Nobody expects that burst of fire, so you don't even have to land directly on somebody to do some damage.
Oh. I love also his voice. Like every movie that he's like,
he's a little excited to be here.
I laughed so hard I flew into the
Oh well, Jason.
God, please don't clip that. I'm not doing it.
It's already been twice though.
All right. Hey, wait a minute. Actually, you know who you like playing here? Tell you what. Why don't you play Incineroar?
Yeah, I'll
okay,
go.
You do Incineroar. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the fun, but.
Well, we do want to change. Why don't we change the rules for a sec? Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's change the rules for a second, real quick.
So let me get that.
Here, want me to do it? I can do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Yeah, it's right, you. There you go.
Oh, that was me.
So, yeah, no, go ahead. And it's me. Yeah, that one.
Nope, now it's you.
It's me, really? Maybe it's the other one. Oh, it probably got changed.
Oh, somebody touched a button.
Oh, really? It's this one here.
I'm thinking. What's an appropriate Incineroar stage?
An appropriate Incineroar?
I feel like
how about boxing ring?
Yeah, I think that's.
If we can find it.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 stages.
Like, where is it on this screen?
Again, 103 stages in this game. So
It's
kind of silly.
Roxy is doing this one, right? So there you go, Roxy.
Alright, I'll give it
Let's
a try.
see. Well, I'm not JC.
Nope.
Too many characters.
Too many people. Just go ahead and subtract one. There you go. And then just
Is it that one? Nope.
Nope.
No, it's the one.
Oh, gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It'll be okay, guys.
All right.
I'll handle the
Here,
minus
I'm not
button.
going to touch this. I'm just...
Look for player 2.
There you go.
There you
Found
go.
it.
Just change the name.
Did we call attention to these controllers, by the way?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, on that here. Show that camera over there. That one, yeah. So, what's really cool is if you take a look at the Super Smash Brothers, the edition for the Switch Pro Controller, it is pretty neat. It's got really cool. I actually like the handles on it because it has like this kind of tone of white, and it's got like this silver splash on it. So that's actually pretty sweet. Yeah. So
Yeah, and I like the
we
sheen
can
too
show
on
it.
the
We'll show it later.
It doesn't matter.
yeah, we'll show later. You guys just start playing.
Let's just fight.
Let's get
More
this
than
into
happy
it.
to.
Match.
Alright,
So it seems only appropriate to bring out.
yeah.
Oh, so you want to make this a wrestling match? I see.
Yeah, that's why we picked the boxing arena.
All right, go on.
I love
Let's have at
that.
it.
Enjoy Pikachu.
I also love it because I can't fall off this stage with Incineroar.
Oh, so you can just.
I can cross chop all day.
I really feel like Pikachu is very, very good in this version. I'm really curious to see everybody start playing with this character because I just feel like Pikachu is super, super, super good.
I think Pikachu's pretty good. I think I think a lot of
Pikachu's always been good.
Pikachu's always been good though. Yeah. So I don't know. I think he, she, it Pikachu has been.
Roxy
Yeah,
has been
well,
really
Pikachu
good.
Libre is a she.
Yes.
You can tell from the shape of the tail.
I'll translate for
Sorry, did I disrupt your word drop?
Yeah, here you.
I'll translate for
what?
Roxy. Roxy was mentioning that Pikachu Libre has a heart at the end of her tail, and that's how you know that's a she.
That's right.
And that's pulled straight from
Scott
the Pokemon
got me
games.
with his midair grab.
Oh no!
Oh, Scott! Come on,
Represent.
for all
Scott.
the Incineroar, like.
Just taunt?
Oh, come on.
Come here.
So
Okay.
I think, yeah, Scott, you need some redemption. You gotta like, yes, use it.
Pika Pika versus the ring.
Scott, this is-
Raging
Raging
Flame.
Scott, this is the first full match anyone's ever seen of Incineroar.
Yeah.
Your actions today could like affect the entire
I'm
like tier
absolutely disrupting
ranking
the meta.
for everything, man.
I can't believe.
Yeah, but actually that's good to know.
Oh, okay.
Pikachu's
There we go.
Volt Tackle, I could also just veer right off of the edge of the stage if I'm not facing the correct
But not
way.
nearly as humiliating as Final Smash.
You will
What happens
notice,
to the best?
yeah, and you'll notice that we do
Ooh,
have
nice
one.
Final
Nice.
Smash
Yeah.
meter on, so take a look at that. That's
Yeah,
kind of
look out,
fun.
Scott. Looks,
So Scott used Revenge there for Incineroar, and now his next attack will be powered up, but he has a limited time to use it. If he takes enough damage, it will actually go away, and it looks like that actually already happened.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no.
Gotta get you out of here before I
Roxy
die
has a
again in
hard time
shame.
landing this.
Wow! Wow, that was poetic.
Hey, look.
That was
Guys,
Did
did
you-
you pick the
just
right
give that
just
to me, did you?
oh no, just going to
I love
even.
it. I love it. No, this is no, yo. This is like this is like
thing to
pure
be
professional
careful
wrestling
about.
right now. You know, there's like a storyline that they're coming up with. It's like the poetry of it. It's like
Oh wow.
poetry, yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
knocked me out.
Oh man.
You better not lose this. You had this in the bag. And
Oh, dude, look. Scott is good with that revenge, man.
Oh, dude.
Now Scott is up.
Scott's the smash meter is like almost full. I'm just gonna point that out.
Oh gosh.
Scott is like,
Get out.
Scott is mad. He's angry.
Oh, that's it. That should be it.
Well played.
You know, it's because I said I couldn't fall off the stage. That's why I ran off the stage.
Look at
That was amazing.
Unbelievable.
Crazy roller coaster.
Oh, the high skill level. I just love this. See, we play this all the time,
Alright,
guys.
let me go ahead and back out of that. This.
Yeah, let's
Wow.
get out of
That
it.
Pass
was
controllers
right up,
over?
man.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just...
pass those over, please.
Here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's switch characers.
Or is it here?
We're going to move on
That makes sense.
to Simon.
You want to see
Simon
Simon?
Belmont.
Yeah, but
All right.
first I'm gonna change this up real.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So for
Please.
those who don't know, Simon Belmont from the Castlevania series, he's a vampire hunter, and you know, this came out the last direct, not this one we just watched, but the direct before that. But we haven't had a chance to really dive in deeply and check out his entire moveset, how we can utilize those in battle. So that's what we're about to do.
Yeah, definitely. And I think when you start to take a look at the at Simon, you start to notice a lot of his stuff is really ranged, right? He has that range with the whip. So, I mean, knowing Demetrius, he's the kind of guy that likes to keep you at bay, and really Simon's really good at doing that, kind of keeping you on the very outside range of the
He's
attacks.
a really interesting character.
And so, you know, I'll go more into that later, but we should here. Go ahead and fire it up. And let's check out. Let's see.
Dark Pit.
You want me to be dark? Fine.
Let's do it.
There we go. Okay, let's do this.
Dark Pit's great.
Dark Pit is good. I love Dark Pit. All right, so Demetrius, I know you're messing around a lot with Simon. So.
Yeah, he's really interesting. So there's a lot of different things for him. But first and foremost is his reach is ridiculous.
Yeah,
let's go down here at the bottom. So right about here.
Oh, smash attack.
And something that you were showing me earlier, this is just his smash attacks, but they're really, really far, and you can take a quick step and attack like from so far away.
Yeah, stuttering
super far away. His smash attacks, up smash, down smash, they're all really, really great range. They are slightly slow, so I found that maintaining a particular distance with Simon and also with Richter is key. Their normal A attacks, the tilt attacks, are really good as well. This comes out rather fast. For those who play on standard stages with walls, though, you got to be careful because this move will actually bounce off the wall. So you have to be careful, which I was showing you yesterday.
Yeah, we were up against the wall, and he was like, he's trying to whip me with his tilt attack, and it kept hitting the wall, but not me. So you have to really space that out properly.
Yeah, you really do. Down A is very, very interesting as well, as it's a two-parter. Since you can slide once, or if you tap it again, it'll go out further.
Get that also, that chain recovery, that was very nice. That was
which is also really far. That's another thing too, and that's a great point. So for Simon, what's mostly interesting is people will think the up B is the great way to recover, but really, the chain is the best way to do it. Now you can get hit right after, so you have to recover really, really fast. You can't just sit there and dangle, you get hit. As I've been hit by Roxy's lightning so many times. Now, what's also interesting are the special attacks. So this right here, I find this to be pretty interesting. When you block it, it comes right back. But what I found is when you knock someone out, throw it. Or if you throw it past, I'm just really good with my timing right now. Now I could do that right there. So essentially, I like to throw the cross. If I knock you down, I like to throw the cross. Oh wow, just whip you.
That's the cross. All right, good job.
But I like to throw it and then attack. And that way, I protect my recovery from my actual slow attacks.
The range on that thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really far.
Because you have projectiles, like you have that range, and then you have your holy water, which is a totally different range. So you can kind of like combo those. So it's like you're hitting high, you're hitting mid, you're hitting.
And the thing too with the axe is you can actually hold in directions as well. So if I hold forward right after, it goes further. If I hold back, it comes a little. I'll look at you, show off. Get out of here with that.
What? You're just showing off the range. Yeah, and that's actually when I'm playing against Demetrius, that's something I do notice. Like he'll throw out the cross, he'll throw out the holy water, then he'll throw out the axe all at the same time. So holy water first to block horizontal movement, the axe to kind of cover any jumps that I do, and then he's reading to see if I stay put, or if I'm cover horizontally, you'll just throw it across, and he can cover all those distances.
Oh, why don't we show the final smash for Dark Pit?
For Dark Pit? Oh, sure. So yeah, why not? Let's do that here. Wow. That was very exciting. Go on, Demetrius. You got yours soon too. Here.
Yeah, keep hitting me.
There you go.
So this one I love.
Oh,
Just watching
yeah, it's really pretty.
because there's nothing to talk about.
It's great.
How do you know it's called Grand Cross? Maybe because he yells it?
Grand Cross! A couple other things to note is when you're doing a running attack, this right here will actually nullify projectiles if you time it correctly. So really, really great way to get in. Although I wouldn't say getting in with Simon is a really good idea.
Yeah.
But it's a go aid to actually protect yourself from different projectiles. I also found that the air attacks, neutral air, is really great. Up air is really good.
Yeah, you gotta see the range on that here. Let me go down beneath me. You gotta see this range, dude. Like, look at this is really silly.
Wow.
It's so hard.
Oh, I almost got you.
If you're a fan of juggling your opponent, there you go.
Yeah,
it is like
interesting
pure,
too,
like
because
it's straight up though.
It is, yeah, and you can direct a little bit. You can go up or down, like you saw right there.
Yeah, here.
It's really difficult to do.
Yeah, see how it goes up,
Yeah.
low.
That's the end of your shield.
Gosh, I thought she does a lot of shield damage. Oh, that's not good.
Does great damage.
Show the dangle.
Oh yeah,
Floppy
dangle. There you go. Yeah, so what he's doing is pressing and holding the A button, and then he uses the left stick to kind of, dangle his chain. Yes, it's actually really annoying when you do it off the edge. So if I'm trying to recover and you pull that thing, it's horrible. Like it has a really funky collision too. So you have to kind of be careful how you recover if someone's dangling.
Oh, and then one more thing as we end here, as long as I don't fall off.
What are you doing? Oh, you want to do this?
Oh, there we go.
Here, I'll put myself in optimal position for this.
Oh, I mistimed it. But as you can see right there, I was trying to go for that.
You can do some. If you can read them and anticipate the movements, you can link some of those and just like come straight down.
Oh, that's gonna go.
It's crazy.
It's alright.
Yeah. That's okay.
Let's fight for real now. No more
teaching.
teaching.
Yeah.
Scott? Alright, here.
Alright, and let me switch up the rules here.
Here, you can hold this.
I can hold it. I'll give it back. Don't worry.
Could you press A, please, kind of, sir?
I can't.
Thank you.
I won't do it. Okay. Oh man, but Simon's really cool though.
Alright, let me just back out real quick.
A lot of the characters they put, especially someone like Simon, and looking at Incineroar too. I mean, they really feel just different. Like it's hard to explain, but once you get your hands on them, they don't feel like anyone else, right? I mean, it feels super, super different. Like, yeah, it's hard to explain, but
yeah, and we'll show a little bit of Richter later too.
Ooh, Richter,
Which is going to be Simon's Echo Fighter. So he's a bit different, also from the Castlevania series, obviously.
Both very cool characters.
So if you're a fan of what was it, Rondo of Blood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Rondo of Blood, raise your hands if you played that. Put your hands down.
That didn't come out in the States, right?
It didn't. I think you had to import that thing. It was delicious. Still a good game. But yeah, here, let's get to it. You're being Wolf?
I'm gonna bring Wolf.
All right.
Now this is particularly challenging for me because Wolf is very, very fast, and I have to do everything I can to pretty much keep you.
It's a real test of
arms
keeping
like
me at
actually
range.
keep you at range. Excuse me. So here we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the traditional taunt.
Yeah, you got a taunt.
Come on. We forgot the taunt earlier.
I know.
Yeah. All right, you guys fight. Yeah, so generally, I mean, yeah, definitely. Wolf wants to get in, definitely, and try and stay there as much as possible. Demetrius is trying to really keep him away. So you'll see a lot of that. But don't miss. That's the thing with Simon. Some of the recovery frames on his stuff is like, you have to. If you hit at max range, a lot of it is safe against a good chunk of the cast. But you start really going up against really good Simon players, and they'll just keep you at bay. They'll tap the one away. They'll know what's not safe. They'll hit you, and they'll recognize if it's on hit or on block, and then make a decision at that point, and then back themselves off or go
Wolf
in.
should be able to use his reflector.
Sweet spotted.
Yeah, that's not gonna make me recover.
Wolf should be able to use his reflector shield to great effect against Simon because Simon does have so many projectiles. Especially with that cross, you throw it out and it comes back. And unless you're paying attention, sometimes it's hard to know whether it's a hostile cross coming back because it's been reflected or it's just
that was
naturally
a nice
coming
one
back.
too.
That is
No, don't do it.
Oh, I tried to go the other direction. I thought you were gonna move.
Oh no, what have I done?
So that's the thing. His side B. If you
Wanna go back to boxing?
if you
Let's talk about self-destruct for a minute.
if you get caught with that side B, you can't actually act afterwards, so you're in trouble.
Man, that is, but again, characters that if you guess right, there's a
Oh,
that's gonna be beautiful.
And I'm going.
Bring my wolf pack.
That's right.
Can I maybe get out of
There's
that?
more than one.
Oh, so far away.
There's no getting out of that.
I think this stage is so perfect for this matchup, though.
Oh yeah, you got
moon
wolf,
in the background. You got these kind of dark characters.
dark and brooding. We just had Halloween. That was kind of cool. Gonna dress up as wolf or dress up as Simon. That's
I held that too long. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm really curious, Scott. Every time you're not reading, Demetrius when he throws like his cross or anything, you're not reflecting it, or the axe, because that, or the holy water when it's in the bottle.
I mean, the big part is Demetrius and I have played against each other enough that I know he can quickly alternate. Like sometimes he'll throw out all three projectiles, but sometimes he's gonna just throw one to mess me up and then come in.
So you're saying that he's better than you?
Oh snap!
I mean,
What? Come on.
Well, let's
Use it!
smash
Use it!
Oh,
You got it.
I had to do that too because his final smash meter was building up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, but it wasn't maxed, so it doesn't cancel out. I just actually hurt myself doing that then.
It's fine.
Yeah, you could have saved it.
Yeah,
But it's all
I should
good.
have
You
saved
gotta be
it.
tactical, man.
See, we're just like getting all clenchy because it's getting kind of down the wire
To
here.
the last dog.
Oh, this could be it.
What?
Demetrius
Look at him
being
fish for it.
cautious.
Look at this.
That's all.
Can we run that back? We got time.
No, I think we're good there. Good job, Demetrius. Awesome. Wonderful job. I thought that was really awesome.
That was a nice critical hit that she landed with.
I had to make up for it after throwing myself off the level. Good
Hi,
Lord.
boys. Thank you so much for giving us that vision into Simon. And now, Scott and Roxy are going to swap out for two of our heavy hitters here in the treehouse.
Wait, what?
A lot of pressure
Special
on them.
guest, new challenger.
Have fun.
Some new challengers approach.
And when we do that, I'm going to
okay.
switch
I'm down with
out
that.
real quick to
Peace.
something else.
Let me see.
So let's bring
Controllers.
in Bill Trennan and Nate Bildorf.
Hi. Hey, Nate. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good. Great. Hi, Bill.
Hi, JC.
Hey, why? Stop looking at me like that.
You guys have been working on Smash games since before the three of us were born.
Oh, come on, man.
So,
That's not
I'm just playing.
true.
You guys
Actually,
started
kind of
with
That's kind of. You guys are telling me stories of playing stuff like ever since before anyone could play Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Bill and I have logged way too many
hours into
each
this.
other.
Yes.
I wouldn't say I like playing against Bill. It's more just like a antagonistic relationship.
There's a way Bill plays that you'll notice. There's always a way that Bill plays, and even then Nate plays that it's very distinctly them. When you find your voice, there's a voice that
It's me
Bill
chasing
has.
Bill at all times the second he does anything against me and then trying to murder him.
Come on, Nate. You know all you do is run and hide.
That is not true. That is not true.
So the first game you guys worked on was Melee.
I worked
Or were
on
you on
it.
he
Dang!
Bill goes all the way back.
Bill goes all the way back to the beginning. I'm impressed, man.
First one we worked on together though was Melee.
Yeah.
I was in high school.
Oh, come on, man.
High school. Was I in high school also? I may have been in high school.
But, Smash keeps you young at heart. I mean, look at these guys. They look like they're 20, in their 20s. So.
Can we fight now?
Yeah. I just want to fight.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a raise, man.
I think they want to see the game.
Yeah, go in. Go in.
All right, let's fight.
Go in. I'm good.
All right.
Oh, Dr. Mario. Bill, nice. Nate, good. Okay, good. So we have Dark Samus. We got a little bit of that Dr. Mario going on. I like that. Some Richter. Good. I chose to stick with Incineroar.
Obviously, Dr. Mario is returning to the game, but is a character that we have not shown yet live.
That's right.
You got a dunk now.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you using the new delicious-looking throw? Stop it. Why are you coming right after me, Bill? I see what you... Man, get out of here. Don't do it. Oh, that's
nice.
good. Come here.
Oops.
Oh, no, you don't.
Calm out.
Oh, no, you don't.
Calm out, buddy.
So one thing that Dr. Mario has now is that instead of a cape, he's got...
What the?
He throws his diploma out there.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird, like, what's that called thing? Like, you get the silverware, and it kind of, and it kind of goes, leaves silver on the table. Tablecloth?
Oh man, I was hoping you jump into that.
It's like a doctor's bed sheet or something. Right?
A doctor's bed sheet.
I don't know,
that's
that thing. Anyway.
They'll call it the diploma. I mean, that's what Bill called it, so I'm just
gonna call it.
Oh, that was dirty.
Oh, jeez, mistimed that.
Oh, I would love to see those Dr. Dunks though. Where's it at, Toby?
Oh, I tried to.
That did not work out the way I wanted it to.
Bill tried to spike me. That's what he was doing. He got.
Why would I do that?
Oh no! Oh gosh, that's
I'm not going down into
stop throwing your pills in me, Bill. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, just toss them over here, D. That's good.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Come here.
No.
Oh. Okay, fine. It's still really pretty. He even says Incineroar when he gets KO'd. He does yell Incineroar every moment. Oh, that's not good.
How did I get right in that?
Well played.
Oh, it's gonna. I'm gonna. Oh, how did you get saved by the stage morph? Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's funny because sometimes the save morph saves you. Sometimes it kills.
Oh no. Oh,
I don't need to be a part of this. I don't need to be a part of this.
Yes, that's good. Thank good. Oh,
that was really cool.
Oh shoot. Yes, right there.
No. I'm gonna hit all three of them, to be honest. Yeah, at the explosion at the end,
That's
hit all
not
three of them.
Will it really?
Yeah, it will. Check us out.
Oh, yeah.
I guess Nate was in one.
Wow, and I survived.
That's you. What? Oh, that is. Okay, well now that I'm out.
Okay, I think that's.
Whoa.
Oh no.
You're still alive. Look at you.
I'm still alive. Oh, there I go.
Awesome.
Did you sweet spot that?
Yeah.
Almost. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You get hit with that thing. It
Stop
hurts
spamming
a
that
lot.
whip.
All right, this is it. It's 1v1. They're about even on health here, so we'll see if Nate can pull it off.
Oh, large Nate.
Big Nate.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, come on. No, you don't.
Oh, that dodge. Woo! Clutch.
Oh no.
I think Nate's got this, man. He's played too much Smash to lose right now.
What are you jinxing me, dude?
There's no way Nate can lose.
Oh no.
Oh, nice axe.
Take him away.
Take him.
Oh, I don't think I can make this one. Oh no! My chain will go too far. It was not close enough, so I tried to do that.
That was
awesome.
I love Smash.
Yes.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us. We are going to move on to our next game here, which is going to be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So please stick around.
But we do have more Smash Brothers coming up later on.
Yeah, I want to
We're gonna
live.
take a look
So
at
stay
the other
tuned
characters.
because we are going to take a look at a couple of other characters that we have not shown in live gameplay yet. So stay tuned. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse, live from the Treehouse. Obviously, lots of big Pokemon news this morning with Incineroar getting announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But we have more Pokemon news for you because we're going to give you some live play of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Teresa, Terry, do you want to tell everybody a little bit about these games?
Yeah, so Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is a kind of a childhood letter, especially for me, because I originally played Pokemon Red version, Blue version, Yellow version, and Kanto has drastically changed in these games. It's alive, there's Pokemon out about, all of these iconic characters that were first introduced in the classic Game Boy games are here, but they're in this they've been remade into sort of a cartoon aspect that it's just really pretty. And so, and it's also where a lot of the iconic mechanics from the core games are present here, but there's also a lot of the Pokemon Go influences in there too. So it's almost like a love letter of what the franchise has turned into one game. So it's really cool.
For sure. Yeah, for me also, I started with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue as well. And really, just getting back to, this is what I imagined, Kanto region to look like when I was a kid, right? And of course, the adventure is really about the Pokemon themselves. And every time whatever Pokemon you pick, it'll be something different from what if Teresa and I trained the same Pokemon. It'd be something different every time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, and Pokemon Yellow was the first Pokemon game that I ever worked on, so for me, seeing it brought to life in sort of this reimagined approach to the game and the Kanto region and this story that blends all the characters from the anime is, of course, very exciting. Now, I assume that out there watching, we probably have a lot of Pokemon players, longtime Pokemon players. Maybe we have some Smash Brothers players who know the Pokemon from the Smash series but haven't really dabbled in the Pokemon series itself. Maybe we even have a pro Pikachu player who's never played a Pokemon game before. But I think for everybody, there's going to be something here in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee that regardless of your experience with Pokemon or your interest in Pokemon, you're going to find really exciting. So why don't we jump right into the gameplay?
Yeah, sure. So we're going to start off here to show Mount Moon. So I had just acquired my first badge, and I'm on my way to get my next one. And I'm making a pit stop right now through Mount Moon. So I'm going to kind of showcase here catching elements. So I'm catching Geodude, and you can see that the circle is yellow, so it's a little bit more of a challenge. I'm going to go ahead and use a raspberry to make this a little bit easier for me.
Good call.
Yeah. And then now the circle is green. So before I can throw, I'm going to hit get ready and then make a throwing motion.
Very nice.
Thanks. So hopefully I catch it. Oh, alright. He's a little bit sneaky. So why not switch over to a great ball, see if that makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to make it time a little bit better. Nope. But the cool thing is that with the Pokeball Plus, I can hear.
There we go.
Pokemon you caught.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hear and feel the vibrations of the Pokeball Plus as I'm catching it. And then when I successfully catch it, I hear the Pokemon that comes out there. So you'll see that all my interactions turn into multipliers, and that translates to experience points for my entire party.
Of course, what you noticed was that the Pokemon appear. And obviously, of course, if you've been a Pokemon Go player, but haven't really dabbled in the core series of RPG games, Pokemon Let's Go offers you a great place to come in and really start with sort of that story and adventure that the Pokemon series is known for.
Right. So you notice here, too, that I have a Butterfree following me. And for the seasoned Pokemon players, they'll know that in Pokemon Yellow version, you had Pikachu following you. And then Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that was when it started opening up with any Pokemon could start following you. So it's really cool to see that any Pokemon that I end up catching I can choose for them to follow me as well.
Yep, for sure.
And the nice thing, too, is that I'm going to go ahead and run away from this too bad. The nice thing, too, is that any time that I interact with that Pokemon, I might end up getting a different reaction. So I could check out how they're doing, and interact with them.
That's right.
So here, I got stopgapped here by this character that has found these fossils, and he's not willing to share. Super Nerd Miguel.
Super Nerd Miguel.
Love it.
So see, like, my partner Pokemon, they never come out of a Pokeball since we're partners in this adventure. And so they will always come off me, but when I am choosing, I could always choose a different Pokemon from my party, and those will always come out of a Pokeball.
Yeah. So it looks like we've got a Pikachu or something.
And you left. Wait, hold on a second. Go ahead.
Very nice. That's a good maneuver there.
Thanks. I'm gonna stick with double kick.
So of course the when you're encountering the wild Pokemon, you're using the new capture mechanic. But of course, when you go into these battles, you're still battling against the trainer's Pokemon. That's going to earn you money as well as also earning you experience points the same way that the capturing does as well.
Correct. And see, Super Nerd Miguel is going to call out another Pokemon, but I have an option to switch Pokemon and keep battling. But I'm going to keep using my partner Pokemon here in this battle.
This is
One thing to note too from previous Pokemon games, especially with the trainers in the battle as well, it's very immersive in where it takes the Pokemon and the Pokemon trainer to be there to interact with each other.
Yeah. And regardless that Pikachu was my active Pokemon, he gets the majority of the XP, but everybody in my party will also get experience points.
And that's optional. You can turn that off if you want, so that if there's specific Pokemon that you want to train up, you can turn that off and focus on those Pokemon and really build up their experience and level them up as well, right, Terry?
Right.
That's correct. Yeah, so definitely with experience share, either there's different strategies. Either you want to level up your team equally, or if you want to focus on specifically on one Pokemon, definitely that's a way to turn it off, so you can focus on that.
Yep.
So Super Nerd Miguel has allowed me to take an option of either fossil. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Helix fossil. And for the, again, seasoned Pokemon fans might know what these items attribute to. But for new fans that don't know, can't wait. I don't want to spoil the surprise for you. So definitely once you get your hand on trying, you can't go wrong. Either option is really good. Alright, so I'm going to make my way out of Mount Moon.
You're going to try to.
I got stopped by,
Who could it be? Team Rocket. Jesse and James. Of course, one of the great things about Pokemon Let's Go is the way that it incorporates the characters from the anime into the story, which you don't see with the other mainline Pokemon games. I've always been a big fan of Jesse and James, especially, look at it, he's just loving that rose right there. In the teeth.
He's very romantic.
So this is a double battle?
Yeah, exactly. So since Jesse and James have pretty much ganged up on me to battle, it wouldn't be fair if I was just restricted to one Pokemon to battle, so I have the advantage of calling out two. So turn-based strategies still apply. I take turns in using, choosing my maneuvers. I'm going to use Sleep Powder on Ekans. And the other cool thing that I forgot to mention is that with Pokeball Plus, the active Pokemon, I could also feel the interactions that they not only act on, but also that they receive from their opponents.
Yeah. The other nice thing about Pokeball Plus is just the feel of the exterior of the Pokeball. It's just got this great tactile nature to it that's feels really good. I think once you get your hands on it, everybody's just gonna be like, wow, this is awesome. So
Yeah.
that was my impression when I first saw it.
Yeah.
It's definitely very comfortable in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and the control stick is movable as well as clickable, so that's how I select my options. And then there's a button on the top here that will allow me to open the menu, but also back out through. So I'm gonna go ahead and use.
Looks like your sleep powder was pretty effective.
Yay! That gave me an advantage. Sorry, James.
Oh.
Jesse, you're next.
I didn't realize how big Butterfree is in size-wise compared to Pikachu.
Yeah, that's the other really neat thing, that the Pokemon are true to scale. So when you're roaming around in the wilds, you'll start seeing these pretty massive-sized Pokemon start appearing, and compared to the smaller type too. And I'm gonna go for the finishing move. Alright, let's see. Still asleep. He didn't wake up.
So close.
Oh, there we go. He's up. He's up. Oh, no.
Oh.
Ouch. Alright, well. I'm gonna use. I don't think Butterfree will have the last laugh. I think it's gonna be Pikachu, but that's okay.
There we go.
Alright. Sorry, Ekans. Good. Not sorry.
You defeated Team Rocket. Oh my.
I love Jason's reaction.
You're so defeated.
Like, what? And it looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yep.
So you'll notice also at the bottom left corner, there's an icon now that my partner Pokemon is calling my attention. So with the Pokeball Plus, I'm just going to shake it. And Pikachu is completely exasperated about what just happened. So this menu here, I can play with my partner. So you can see the little hand here that I can interact with my partner here. Can rub his belly. And this is where I build a stronger relationship with my partner. Some players might be worried about like really fast motions, but as you can see that I'm like reacting really really fast.
Pikachu didn't like that as much.
Yeah, so it's really dependent on where the spots you touch. So it's like if I poke Pikachu, say in the nose, he like swats at me because he's not happy at all. So, I'm sorry. So I'll give him a berry because I already put him through enough torture. I'm gonna. There you go, buddy. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is a really neat feature because I know in past games, I think it was Pokemon X and Y where we had Pokemon and me, you were able to interact with your Pokemon, and so it's really awesome to see that nod here in this game as well.
Yeah. It seems like it's in real time too, because Pikachu's on your shoulder, and then there's a Zubat right there, right where you're actually standing in the game as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for Mount Moon. We're actually going to swap to go, fast travel to the next area, which will be Celadon City.
And of course, that being our first look at Mount Moon, and this is, I think, going to be our first look at Celadon City as well.
It is on a Treehouse Live segment. That is correct.
And of course, now we're switching to Team Eevee, the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee version.
My preferred team.
That's right.
Sorry,
I see what happens.
I was Team Pikachu for the Smash Brothers segment, but I'm Team Eevee for Pokemon Let's Go.
All right, so we're right in front of the Pokemon Center in Celadon City, and you might have noticed in the previous one we had Pikachu as our partner. He rode on your shoulder. Eevee will be riding on your head instead. So we're gonna go inside, and we'll see Nurse Joy and Chansey kind of here greeting us. So this is going to be a new reveal. So I'm gonna go over here to the right. this fine gentleman over here can teach your partner Pokemon exclusive moves, and those are new moves to the game. And they're curated to each partner. So Eevee will have certain moves that it can learn, and then Pikachu will have other moves that they can learn as well. And yes, I do want to learn a marvelous move. So you can see all of these moves have some really fancy names.
I mean, fancy names that go with a fancy outfit.
So I kind of want to pick Sizzly Slide.
Not Batty Bad? I mean, Batty Bad sounds like a lot of fun.
No, I want Sizzly Slide because it sounds fun and fiery, and I want it.
Okay.
And so because you can only have 4 moves, I'm gonna pick out a move to replace. So, and you'll notice that it's a fire type, and usually fire type moves for Eevee could only be learned with its evolution. But with my partner Pokemon, I have this opportunity to teach these exclusive moves, which are really cool.
Yeah. And there you go.
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna show us this move?
I will, but not yet. So
Okay.
we'll come back to this in a bit. So I'm going to go out to the opposite side of the Pokemon Center, and this is also a brand new reveal. So this here, remember in past games how difficult it was to find a Pokemon with a specific nature that you really wanted to?
Yes.
Okay.
Hours of hunting.
All right. So this, for the very first time, the player has the ability to control that for any future Pokemon that they encounter. So meet Madame Celadon. She can set the specific nature that you would like to look for a certain amount of time.
She is going to charge you for it, though. That's right.
Yes, she will, which, at a cost for any Pokemon nature that I specifically want, I think it's warranted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be worth it, too.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely worth it. So she'll ask a bunch of questions in order for you to decide it. So the first one is, which flower do you want to water? So this is dependent on what stat that I want to increase. And I'm going to go ahead and pick red. And for seasoned Pokemon fans, you might know what that means. But for new players that don't necessarily know, this is a chance for you to experiment and figure out what you want, and then try out different things and figure out how it suits your play style.
Yeah.
And so the next question she's going to ask is, which flower do you want to thin out? So this is, what stat do you want to decrease?
Yeah.
So if I picked red, there wouldn't be any change, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to try yellow. And then she's going to go do her magic.
Meeting. Every time so fleeting. Nah.
Nature so flabba. The little Abra, so cute.
Guiding your path. Will have
a lonely nature. So now any Pokemon that I encounter will have that lonely nature.
And that lasts for how long?
It lasts for quite a while.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want to spoil it.
Yep.
I want fans to experiment. So yeah. So now that we've kind of gone through that, I want to show everybody a sneak peek of the Celadon department store.
Well, we're going to take a look at some natures and stats and things like that first.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. All right, so we're going to go here to our party. And you'll see here that I have 3 Vulpixes. So I'm going to select this one and check the summary. So you see right now on the very top that the nature is relaxed. And then I open up and there's a bit of a breakdown there of all the different stats.
Yep.
So you'll see defense and speed have different colors, and that's dependent on what your stats are decreased and increased. So if I back, and then you'll see here, this Vulpix, it's hasty nature, and you'll see the stats have changed here. So the speed is increased and the defense is decreased. And then another really cool feature, so this is a brand new reveal. You'll see at the bottom here screen, there's the judge function.
Yep.
So if I go back to this relaxed Vulpix and I shake it, now you'll see the breakdown of the stats in a different manner. So you'll see that it's good, okay, and then there's a stamp at the top right corner. So this is quite similar to almost...
Top left corner.
Yeah, top left corner, sorry. A little bit dyslexic this morning. And you'll see the next Vulpix, which was the Hasty Nature one, also has okay stats. But I have a third Vulpix that has amazing stats, and you can see the breakdown of all that. So the judge function is something that gets acquired into the game. You'll have to meet a certain condition to get it. And it's quite similar to the Pokemon Go appraisal feature. So this makes it a little bit easier of you judging what kind of Pokemon you want.
Yeah. And then, of course, when you couple the natures with this and the fact that the Pokemon are appearing in the overworld rather than random battles, if you're really trying to build up the perfect team with the specific Pokemon that you're after, I think all these features really combine to make this kind of ideal for those core Pokemon fans that are really trying to get that perfect team together.
For sure. Alright, so I'm gonna now make my way to Celadon department store.
I know how you were always eager to go to the department store,
but...
Shop at time.
Don't judge me. Alright, so I'm gonna go up the stairs to the first floor, which has a lot of other characters lingering around that are also shopping. Don't judge me. And you'll see that there's all these really cool iconic posters of Pokemon-related content, and then you have the two vendors. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some things, and you'll see that right now I only have Pokeballs and Great Balls to choose from and some other items, but all of these can be, these items will expand as I progress through the game, so definitely want to come back here and see what inventory has opened up. So then this is a great area to buy items in order to help in my adventure, so I'm going to go ahead and buy some few things here.
They decided to go to Pokemon, so it's not...
I am good. Thank you, sir. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and see what else is on the other floors. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, it's the video game floor.
Yeah. Oh, what are these guys doing?
Playing the Switch.
He'll trade me a Kangaskhan for my Haunter.
That's a good trade right there.
Hey, that's a real Haunter.
Huh?
Oh,
that's neat. Yeah, that was a good trade. That's really cool. So I love this floor because of all the little nods of like how it's a game center. There's all these ads to just playing video games. Yeah, and there's actually a few posters here. Can you recognize that, Bill? Do you know what that's a nod to?
That looks like Pokemon Quest.
Ah, nice. Well done. You passed. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take the elevator this time because I'm tired of walking up the stairs. And we're going to go to the 5th floor, which is the accessory market. So this area is a really cool place for you to get more accessories for your partner Pokemon. And I'm going to go ahead and get, let's see, I got a little red bow. And then, let's see, what else can I get? I got some flowers. Why not?
Yeah.
Get some pink flowers.
Nice. Fortnite first.
And then I'm also gonna go, oh, there's more here.
Oh.
All right. I'm looking for glasses. I got some thick glasses. Those sound pretty cute.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that I've got all these different accessories, I want to jump back into the menu and go into the bag, and then there's this option here called Clothing Trunk.
Yep.
So here is where I can customize my partner Pokemon as well as my Pokemon trainer. And outfits will appear as you progress through the game and interact with the world, and we just got some new accessories, so why don't we go ahead and go into... Actually, I'll ask Terry. Terry, how do you want to customize my Eevee?
Get those glasses.
Glasses?
The thick glasses, yeah.
Alright, so I got some swirly glasses. So, let's see. Should I put on some accessories too?
Think you got a bow in there as well?
Alright, you want to do the bow or flowers?
Do a little red bow.
Okay. And now I get to choose how I want to put it on. So, ears, chest... back or tail.
I'll leave that to you, Bill.
You gotta go chest. I mean, look at how classy.
Alright, so I will put Eevee to be the classiest partner Pokemon I've ever had. So I'm going to switch over to Elaine really quickly too, and just to show that I can so there's all these different outfits, but I can mix and match. So I don't have to choose a specific like look. I can just say, you know what, I want to keep those beach shorts there, and then I'm gonna switch my bag to the sailor bag. And I can do the exact same thing with Eevee too. I can also swap out and put maybe a hat. Yeah, why don't we put a hat?
We got matching outfits now.
Yeah, now we got a matching hat. There we go. So this is really, really cool too, because I think customization became an option in the Pokemon franchise originally in, was it Pokemon X and Y?
X and Y, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really neat to see that kind of appear here as well, but evolved in a way that you can do it for your partner Pokemon and your Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think I'm done. My shopping vice is complete. I'm gonna exit out of the store before I spend any more money. Oh wait.
Nope. No, but you promised me that you were going to show me Eevee's new exclusive move.
All right. Yes, I will.
Right.
I promised. I promised
Okay.
I would. So I'm definitely gonna go do it. Yeah, I know. When I make promises to Bill, I can't break them.
That's right. I bring them all the time.
I would never.
That's why you're sitting over there.
Oh.
See Pikachu.
So you'll see here that I'm kind of stopped here because there's a tree in the middle. So again, my partner Pokemon can learn these secret techniques, which we announced a while ago. And so this is the way, one of the great ways for me to navigate and open up new areas in the world. So it's incredibly useful. And then there's this gentleman looking through the windows. And this is the Celadon City Pokemon Gym. And Erica is the gym leader. So why don't we go ahead and enter. And there she is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this place is gorgeous.
So vibrant.
Right? Oh. Wow, challenged me immediately. Alright. And she has cute Pokemon too.
She does.
Alright, so this is my chance to show you my really cool move that I just learned. Oh, Oddish. You're not gonna fare well. So I have obviously Sizzly Side is a fire type move, and Oddish is a grass type Pokemon. So this is not gonna go very well for him. But I just want to really show how awesome Eevee looks when it does that move.
With its hat and glasses and red bow tie.
Very stylish.
extra swag. So yeah. So there you go. That's a little sneak peek of what Eevee can do with its very cool exclusive move. So that's all we have for this segment. But I want to show one more thing.
Okay.
I'll take that.
So we're gonna go on to revisit Go Park Complex.
Oh yeah, we showed a little bit of Go Park at E3 on Nintendo Treehouse Live.
That's right.
And of course, Go Park, when you are playing on Pokemon Go and capturing your Pokemon there, you can transfer your Kanto Pokemon over to Pokemon Let's Go, and when you do that, they appear in Go Park. But you're going to show us a different feature of Go Park. Normally you would go in and capture those Pokemon and then you could use them in Pokemon Let's Go, but you're going to show us something a little bit different.
That's right. So this is a first reveal as well to the public out there in Playwise that we announced, or it was announced, the Play Yard, where when you get a certain amount of Pokemon transferred from Pokemon Go into the game, you're able to play these little mini games with them. However, you'll see that all of these are pretty much grayed out, but this one, because I have 28, I've met the requirements to do Play Yard. So you need a minimum of 25 Pokemon in order to start a mini game here. So since I have 28, I'm gonna go ahead and enter. And so the goal of Play Yard is to essentially corral all of the Pokemon that was in that room, so 28. Meltan here, so you can see that they're incredibly tiny and really cute.
They're so adorable.
So I have to corral as many as I can within the time limit.
that Diglett just popped up out of the ground.
Yeah, so regardless that I try to corral as many as I can, there are other Pokemon in the play yard that will scare them away.
Just got scared away.
Right on.
Right on.
An Onyx.
But you'll also notice that because Meltan is so tiny and really cute. Oh, no.
Oh.
They do not want you to.
So basically, you're just trying to get within line of sight of Meltan to kind of capture their attention and corral them. And then you've got to try to keep your corralled Meltan away from these other Pokemon in the play yard.
Correct. And the more that I collect and try to get to the goal, the more points that I'll get. But as you can see, Meltan, because he's so tiny, he's got really small legs, so it's really hard to get them. So if I go really fast, you'll start seeing that he has these little sweat drops on his head. That means that he's falling behind, and he's just going to lose focus on coming with me. Yep. And you can see that some of these Pokemon are really fast and trying to,
prevent you.
Yeah, they're preventing me from catching Meltan, so it's really hard. I'm trying to focus and make sure that.
The other thing I should note is that there is a timer counting down, so you have to try to catch all of these Pokemon in the yard within that time limit.
Right. So I have 3 goals. Either I can catch all of them within the time limit.
They just seem to phone right in on your.
Yeah. Whenever they're grouped up like that together, they're just like, nope, not having it. So, yeah, as you mentioned, Bill, I have the time limit of either 3 or trying to get them all as quickly as I can.
You got 1 minute left. You do it.
Okay, I got this one. Come on, little buddy. Come on, come with me. No!
Now, of course, Meltan is a brand new Pokemon. It was just announced, and the only way to get Meltan is by connecting Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go.
Correct. So Meltan is the newly discovered mythical Pokemon from the Kanto region. And it is also the first mythical Pokemon that has an evolution, which is really, really cool. We just announced that last week. And these little guys are what, as you mentioned, that you need Pokemon Go in order to get them into the game. And how it works is that when you make a transfer at least once a week, you'll get a mystery box, which acts as a lure in Pokemon Go. And that'll give you about 30 minutes to try to catch as many Meltan as you possibly can. Come on. Is this the last one?
Oh,
yes!
Wow. Less than 2 seconds to go.
Oh my gosh.
Nice job.
Thanks.
So you completed the minigame. Obviously, you didn't get very many points.
Yeah, if I had more time and I also did more combos with more Meltan into the goal, I would have gotten more points. But regardless, I still got a reward for completing, which is all that I care about at this
There we go. So to finish what we were saying about Meltan, it's you can transfer a Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go, and if you do that once a week, you will get the lure that attracts.
Box, correct.
You get a mystery box, and then you're able to get the lure that attracts the Meltan. And of course, within that the time that the lure is active, you want to try to capture as many Meltan as you can.
Right.
Right.
And then you're only able to get those mystery boxes at least once a week. So regardless of how much you trade with between Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Go, you can still only get it once a week. But that lure box is really handy in order for you to get as many Meltan as you possibly can, because
ultimately you'll transfer Meltan to the professor, so the professor can continue his research, and in exchange you will get candies back, and you'll use the candies then to evolve Meltan into Melmetal.
Exactly. So you need at least 400 candy in order to evolve Meltan into Melmetal, and then you can keep them in Pokemon Go, but you could also have them and bring them on in the adventure in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
And both Pokemon have really cool moves, and I can't wait to see them in the full game.
Yep. Of course, you can also transfer your shiny Pokemon from Pokemon Go. You can transfer the Alolan forms from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go. So the connectivity between the two is really great.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely brings this fun ecosystem of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, Go Pokemon Go, and then also the Pokeball Plus, which is a really cool way to play.
So now we're back in Go Park.
Yes, so I want to show like all these different Pokemon that are pretty much mingling. These are all the Pokemon that I originally had in Pokemon Go, and I've sent them over here. But I could also have friends send them to me, so regardless of how many Pokemon Go accounts connect with the games, I can send as many Pokemon here as I want to.
Yeah.
And you'll see that I've caught a few Meltan now, and I can...
Quite a few.
Yeah. So, as you had mentioned, though, once I send them over, I will still have to catch them in order to accumulate them in my party and then be able to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and catch Meltan here. And he's so cute. And he's a bit of a difficult catch because it's a red. Alright, I'm going to use, let's see, another raspberry.
Yep.
Oh, before I do that.
You might need another Pokeball.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Great Ball.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. And timing.
Great.
Nice.
Thanks.
Great throw with the Great Ball.
Thanks. I didn't plan that.
Oh.
I didn't plan that at all.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I got Meltan in my party. And he even did a little sound too out of the Pokeball Plus, so that was really cute.
Yep.
And yeah, that's
awesome. So we've got, I think, one last thing that we wanted to show everybody today. Of course, everybody saw the Super Smash Bros. Hardware earlier, so I thought it would only be fair to also showcase the special Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee hardware.
That's so cute.
Yeah, you can see a great design on the here on the dock. You've got the different colored Joy-Con, and there's even some very, very subtle cool designs on the back, showcasing the silhouettes of the characters and Pokeballs. Really nice piece of hardware. If you're a Pokemon fan, I think this is probably the Nintendo Switch hardware that you're going to want to get.
Yeah.
And so that's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I think, obviously, you know, the game is really great for people who are new to the Pokemon series. It's a first adventure in the Kanto region. But obviously with some of the things that we showed today in terms of being able to control natures, being able to see those Pokemon out in the field and capture the ones that you're after and trying to build that perfect team, it really is actually a great game for longtime Pokemon fans, especially when you couple that with the Master Trainer battles that were just announced.
That's right.
And with Mr. Masuda's own comments that the dev team is actively thinking about, you know, what ways they have available to them to allow Pokemon players to bring their Pokemon forward to future games. So hopefully everybody's going to be really excited to play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And of course, we just started pre-purchase on the Nintendo eShop, I believe, last night. So,
yes, so I'm definitely getting my copy of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Great.
So yeah.
So I think that's all we had for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee this morning. Up next, we have a sneak peek at Yoshi's Crafted World, which is going to be coming to Nintendo Switch early next year, and then sometime in 2019. And then I think we also have some more Smash Brothers coming, and that'll be followed by another segment after that. I believe some Diablo 3. So stay tuned.
See ya. Bye.
I'm talking to Google right now. I don't know why. Hey Google, my favorite video game is Luigi's Mansion.
Okay, I'll remember that you said my favorite video game is Luigi's Mansion.
Hey Google, what's my favorite video game?
One more time.
Hey Google, what's my favorite video game?
I couldn't verify your voice, so I can't tell you that. Try checking your voice match settings in the Google Home app.
Hello, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'm Sam. I'm here with Rich and Kendra, and our cutest guest, Yoshi, because we're going to be taking a look at Yoshi's Crafted World.
Yes. So let's get right into it. I don't know if we want to show the title screen.
I mean, it is gorgeous.
Yes,
It is
there we go.
Pretty adorable, and you can get a real sense for what the tone of the game is going to be as soon as you see this going on up
Right
here.
off the bat. So we will just hop in.
Oh my god, there's a little Poochie in the background and we missed it.
Oh, I didn't miss it.
Well, we'll be seeing more Poochies in a minute.
Yeah, as the camera was panning around there, you got to look at the backside, which is kind of a thing with this game.
So here we go.
I don't... Hang on one sec.
Normal.
Just a sec. Something is
Are the buttons
up.
kind of
Yeah,
funky?
the buttons are being a little bit weird.
All right. Okay, well, we'll just...
Well, we can talk about the game a little bit while this is going on. So it's a brand new game. The world looks like a miniature diorama.
Yeah, everything is kind of made out of crafted material, so you'll see a lot of cardboard, and you'll see some of the backgrounds, like the little corrugated elements to the, like the constructed things.
Yeah. And I love the way that like the light plays off of all of the different crafted materials in the way that gives you an idea that it's like really made of that thing.
Yeah, and for Yoshi fans, I think this is going to be a pretty exciting game. We will show you all very soon that there are many different levels, and it's got some familiar things and some new things.
And we're about to have some
And
controller things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little
we
bit
should
of...
be good here.
Okay.
And we're jumping back in.
Yeah, this feels
We're jumping
right.
back in.
Hang on.
We are back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Okay. Wait.
Yay!
Was that a bit much? Okay,
Hooray!
we're in.
No, it works now. Okay.
Wonderful. And now you can get a real sense of what we were talking
And
about.
now you guys
too.
know that this is very much a live stream. Okay, so we're gonna start right off the bat, actually playing co-op.
With a little bit of co-op. Awesome. Thank
Here
you.
you go.
I will take my controller.
And Kendra, you'll probably be playing as the green Yoshi, and then Rich, the red Yoshi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correctamundo.
It's a good reminder because I get confused so easily.
Okay, here we go.
Awesome.
We are now ready to show you.
So we're just going to jump into a
sweet run.
A candy-themed level, but again, everything.
Spoilers.
They're going to see it. It's going to be here in a second.
Sweet run.
Awesome.
Adorable.
Okay, so let's just really quickly Oh gosh. Oh.
We don't get a chance to
Okay,
show
there's
controls.
no chance. We just want to show the basic controls.
So
we're eating enemies. Oh, and I am now on Rich's back.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is a little bit of what's unique about the co-op is that each of us can play independently, or one of us can give the other one a ride, and then we have sort of different functions at the same time.
Okay.
Let me just eat this big guy real quick.
Check that out.
There we go.
Okay, so when you ate the big guy, it turned into not 1 but 6 eggs, which is really handy if you're short on eggs.
Oops, sorry.
I also want to show, hang on one sec. So we have some foreground elements. We also have the ability to shoot into the background and interact with the background, which is
And grab
pretty
coins.
sweet.
And we'll show a little bit more of that. Boing. Ah, he's after us.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Eat him.
Do.
Oh, you.
That
was effective.
That
worked.
really well. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at those shy guys in the back.
Yeah, let's take a moment to appreciate those shy guys.
And then hit them.
And then hit them.
I like to think that they made those themselves.
And you'll notice the little one hit popping up on those cardboard standees that you knocked over. You can combo off of those and keep throwing eggs at them to get, multiple hits.
Let's see if I can. Yes.
Yeah,
nice shot.
And a red coin. Now I'm going to stop and eat up these caramels here.
These little enemies are called Mells, for obvious reasons.
You're going to fall your way in. And get
the one on the bottom looked distressed.
Oh, it did.
He had a lot of
Wouldn't
weight.
you have, Mel? Did you see how many other
get up there on
Mells
my
were
own.
riding on it?
So I'm going to jump off of you and float my way to... Boink.
Okay.
Here, why don't you jump on my back so we can show...
Oh, wait, you're on my back.
Here,
Okay.
why don't you do this, because you're the aiming person.
Am I the aiming
You are
person?
now the aiming person.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And quickly hurry. Okay.
But that also shows the teamwork involved. It actually becomes, in some ways, easier to shoot into the background when I'm riding on your back.
Yeah, because suddenly
I don't have to worry about jumping.
Yeah.
But you do.
If you jump up on my back again.
Oh, I wanted to
take these guys out together.
Okay.
Oh, you're not.
I know, because I'm stressed out, man. I wanted to show these are mells that are wrapped in foil, so you cannot eat them. And they're also very angry. They look
very surly.
Very
and
unhappy.
You also can't ground pound them. Oop.
Maybe they're mad because we ate their friends. Ooh, secrets.
Oh, more secrets?
Jump. Yeah. Good job.
Keep floating my way across the top.
Nice. So we've got the flutter jump, obviously.
We've got the targeted.
And we also have the ground pound. And actually, if you jump on my back,
oops,
and not hit me with an egg. Did you see the shockwave? We actually have a stronger ground pound when you were on my back.
Normal ground pound there.
Exactly.
Steal all the things.
And I'm gonna just get down to business, and you're gonna eat me again. Thank you. And it's a Poochie!
Oh my goodness.
So obviously, people who are fans of Yoshi will recognize Poochie. And probably very happy to see him return, because how could you not be? Look at him!
I'm going to let you do this part. I'm just going to ride on your back while you ride on Poochie's back.
Whee!
You've got this totally under control here.
Yep, everything's under control.
Yeah.
Oh, Poochie!
Poochie, come back! Poochie! Please, Poochie. Okay.
Oh.
And then here.
Can't quite fit here. We gotta go this way.
Past him.
Look at how excited he is.
He'll follow us over here. I'm just gonna keep riding. But
I want to take him home. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. You do your thing. I'm going over here.
Nope, I'm coming over this way so you can get the secrets.
Oh, come on, Poochie.
And like other Yoshi games, this game is chock full of collectibles. You might see us skipping, or see them skipping a lot of them. And that's just so we can save them for you all.
Exactly.
And let's get Poochie back on track here.
Look at how cute we look on Poochie's back. Okay.
Good Poochie.
Bye, Poochie. I love you. I love you, Poochie. Don't go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're done. We're done there.
Load up on some eggs. I'm pretty well stocked up for eggs right now.
I could use maybe like one more. Oh wait, no. There we go.
And we'll.
Ooh, go to the left.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just go this way real quick and. Nice. Get out of there. Freedom.
Freedom! I'm also wondering, like, obviously everything in this level looks edible, but is it actually edible, or is it made out of paper?
Well, I mean, clearly those pancakes back there are made out of cardboard. You can see the little corrugation on the edges there.
But I want to believe that it's edible because I'm super hungry right now.
You can try. You can try. You're welcome
Okay,
to.
so that cloud that we just hit actually just opened up this secret. I maybe should have waited a little longer. Sorry.
Well, you don't have a lot of time.
I know. So yeah. So I hit the cloud, and there's a set amount of time that I have to collect the appropriate smiley flower there. Yeah, get him.
You just come back this way real quick.
Scared.
I know. I do want to. I missed a present back here, you see, and I don't want to miss a present.
Oh, you missed a. We both missed a present.
So I'm just gonna. Swing.
Nice.
There we go. So you do have to keep your eyes on the background as well as the foreground.
You really do.
Boink.
If you want to get everything. You can, of course, just jet through the level and get at the enemies and everything, but, we want to get the secrets. Let's go up here. Oh boy, okay, this always stresses me out.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna attempt the jump. Yes! Yes! I feel like that's...
I do love this part here when you crush all of those little Shy Guys down there.
We do like crushing Shy Guys.
You got that one. I do love...
Oh man.
I do love this part.
It's on.
Oh god, yeah.
It's on. I'm gonna...
I know, it's fine.
I'm gonna go... Bye.
I'm gonna be okay.
Okay, bye.
You got all the presents?
I'm gonna eat now.
I love that part because you can't...
Oh, that was so cute.
You can't survive unless you get rid of those mells, but
the only way you can get up to that secret really easily is by jumping on top of them. So you got to be really judicious about which ones you're going to wipe out. And
or we could have used some teamwork and
thusly,
yes, you could have. Oh, okay, hang on.
It's fine. We're fine.
I want to take out these big guys so that we can get to
I'll
that.
Just stay down here. Where?
Oh nope, I have to be up here. Dang it. Okay.
I'm just gonna get the treats.
Oh, there you
Nice
go.
shot.
Well, yeah, that works too. Look at the cupcake in the background with the bow tie.
So happy.
So happy. Just happy to be here.
Problems. I love the way those ice cream sandwich cookies kind of like flop up and then you sort of lose your platform.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, I want to eat that. Come back here.
Okay, but we've got a date with Yoshi. Or not
With
Yoshi, Poochie. Yoshis have a date with Poochie.
Okay.
Poochie Yoshi.
Let's go, Poochie.
It's early, you guys. Okay.
Got that?
You got that because you're on my back.
Oh, yeah, I've got you aiming now.
So while he's on my back, he has to be in charge of...
Okay, let's go get some.
Oh my gosh. He has to be in charge of shooting eggs. No! No! Why?
It's not too late. Oh, it's too late.
So as you can see, the game has a fair bit of challenge to it. If
Come
you
back for me.
want... oh gosh. Here, get on my... I'm pretty sure
what
you
do
can...
do?
You have to bring him down.
All right,
yeah.
let's go, Poochie.
All right. We've got
Poochie's
things
got
to
us
do.
now.
Oh, yes. So satisfying. Go, Poochie!
Co-op introduces its own unique challenges.
Yeah, I was saying something. I don't remember what the heck it was.
Nice. All right.
I'm writing on your back. Writing on Poochie.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Take a moment to love all the background elements.
Okay, that is my favorite part.
This game is adorable.
Yeah.
So
I can't stop looking at it.
now that we have played through, gosh, I don't know how we did.
We did.
Oh man.
Missed one.
Man.
All right. I don't even know where the one.
I'm
we
just
missed
gonna
was.
keep using the excuse that it's early. Yeah. Oh man.
Nice though. You finished the stage, both of you, with all of your hearts.
There was just a little bit of. There was a little stress playing toward the end.
There definitely was. But now that we've seen the front side of that, we are going to show you guys the flip side, which is a new thing to this particular Yoshi title, where you're able to play the front and then the back side. But the back side has a different objective. Specifically, we are going after Poochie Pups. And we are going to try to do it very quickly, extremely quickly. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot something extremely important. I am actually going to put on a costume for you guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I cannot. I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong. Something is off. So here we go.
So within the game, you've got a number of different costumes that you can collect. I'm going to go with no costume. And you are going to go with a delightful...
Oh my gosh.
It's a macaron.
Macaron.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Just to continue the theme of sweets and also being hungry.
So we won't talk about it right now, but there are other reasons that you might want to play the flip side of a stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most certainly.
There we go. Let's keep...
Oh, we need to... We're not playing the flip side right now. Yeah, we need to go
oh my goodness. Yeah.
Back to how early it is. I was like, this seems so...
so familiar.
So strangely familiar. What's going on?
Be gentle, you guys. We're really tired. Okay, here we go.
Into
Find Poochie Pups. We are finding the
what's
Poochie
important
Pups.
about
now we
this-
have to go extra fast.
Yeah, we're running low on time. What's important about this is that we're going to see the backside of the level that we just played through. So you probably already said that, but now
That's okay.
while we're on the backside, we have to track down these 3 Poochie Pups that are racing ahead of us.
And you can recognize a lot of the stage elements that you saw from the other side of the stage now from this side, and you get a little bit of an idea of the materials that the world is crafted with.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also kind of going for a time thing here too.
You can see there's like a cookie tin back there.
And also...
Sorry. For these guys and
I get some eggs. We mission here.
All right. Oh, wait. Let's not
so
forget
there's the first Poochie pup. So we are looking for the Poochie pups, and then we have to collect them. Oh, come here, you little adorable. Yay! Oh, wow. That's the first time I've done that.
Normally he goes off and hides somewhere, and you have to track him down again.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to talk about my amazing costume because it's not just for looks. It also boosts my defense. So when I get hit, it actually takes the damage for me. But it does have only a set amount of durability, so it's only going to last for a while. Oh my gosh!
Oh no, I'm in the draft.
I feel like that was really my fault. I'm sorry. All right, but we can't mourn. We can't mourn. We gotta keep going.
Wait. We can't go past this part.
Oh,
without recognizing Baron Potato.
Oh my gosh!
Back there on the cardboard.
Wow!
Look at him, the dapperest spud.
He is
with a monocle and a cane and a top hat.
Okay,
he's incredible.
He is incredible.
I want to know more about Baron Potato.
So do I.
That is one of the things I love about all of the packaging here is all of these little in-world touches of like these kind of fake brands that you see running around in the background that the various things are made out of. Oh, hey there, Poochie Pup.
Okay, so yeah, we revealed this, opened it up, and now I am grabbing the second one.
And also, take a look up here at these Yoshi's cookies. Oh, the time. Secrets.
I know, but
you can see the nutrition facts on the back of those cookies there.
I'm sure they're perfectly
healthy. And there's the backside of that puzzle that we did earlier.
Yeah, with the super smarmy looking.
Baron Potato.
Hello, Baron.
Not smiley guys.
Baron? No, I won't throw anything at the Baron.
Oh, there's another Baron. Hello, Baron. Okay. Hurry. Run.
But let's not hurry so fast that we miss a Poochie Pup.
It's eating the cupcake.
Oh my gosh.
What's its little backside sticking out of the cupcake
so
frosting?
Cute.
And with that, I think we have all the Poochie Pups, and we are pretty good on time.
We are pretty good on time, aren't we?
I think we're gonna make it. We're trying to get there quickly enough that we can earn an extra flower. Oh, but I can't let you go. Hurry. Run. Oh, we're not gonna do it. No.
Bye.
Why did I stop to eat?
I always ask myself that.
I don't think we made the time.
No, I think we...
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's helpful.
That didn't help. Let's get out of here.
You stole my puppies.
My puppies. You stole my puppies.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't dare. I can't catch up to you. Yes, I can.
Oh, shoot. Well, now I've got no puppies.
No puppies for you. You're just going to carry us to victory.
At least spit me over the finish line. Well, you got the puppies.
Got the puppies. I think maybe we may...
Not we're gonna time, all things considered.
Look at the one in the middle.
We did have to stop to respect the Baron. 3 minutes 30.
That's true. I slowed you down a little.
No, we were off by 1 second.
It's because I stopped to eat that big guy at the back.
Good grief.
That's okay.
You didn't have time for snacking.
You could do it again. We could always try it again.
That's true. That's true.
So I think I'm going to hand this back to you now.
We did pretty okay. Yeah. Hang on. So we're going to switch
back to number players 1.
1.
There's your controller.
Thank you. And yes, everything is working. Wonderful.
And we're going to jump into...
We are going to check out a level called... Actually, I'm going to take my costume off. As adorable as it is, it doesn't quite fit...
It's not thematically on point.
It's not for this one. Okay, so we're gonna check out.
Stage.
Yeah, we're gonna check out this level, Deceptive Doors. It's got a completely different aesthetic, and also some new enemies, and quite a few puzzles. And for this one, I'm actually going to. So there's one of the new enemies. It's a ninja guy, and I'm gonna eat him now.
Origami throwing stars on.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip over, very intentionally, I'm going to skip over a lot of the puzzles in this one just so that I'm not spoiling it for everybody, because that is such a fun part of this level. But I'm going to grab a few things here and there, but I'm going to make my focus more about just kind of showing you guys what this looks like. And as you can see, I am hitting these platforms with my eggs, which flips them around. And that's going to be crucial to getting through this particular level. And I eat you.
You can see a little bit of what Sam was talking about earlier with the sort of reflective foil in the background and the way the light's playing off of it.
Okay, I'm getting this one though, because it's too tempting. I mean, alright.
And the little bendy straws for bamboo in the background.
It kind of makes me wonder if the Yoshis are just extremely tiny, you know, in this one. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe a giant built this diorama and they're still normal size. Oh, that guy just ran away. Did you see that? Oh my
Look
gosh.
at him.
He's coming.
He's got a knife.
He's so
it's
cute.
a little tinfoil knife, too.
Oh,
he's gonna cut you. He comes back.
Jeez.
Okay.
He seemed kind of hesitant for a moment. I don't know.
I wasn't sure if he really wanted to follow through with that. So you can see that you're able to shift where you're aiming. Oh wow, the coins are in a little star formation. Yeah. You can change your aiming between the foreground and the background depending on where you're.
Can we recognize this
the
tiger?
The little drawing.
The
Look
doors.
At
Look at the little tiger drawing.
So cute. I still think it's maybe a giant that built this diorama. The giant drew that. Okay, there is also kind of a cool egg technique that I'm going to attempt to show you guys. Oops. Here we go.
And this is,
in a few.
Yeah, this is some kind of like next level pro stuff.
Okay, I can't help it. I had to.
Yeah.
It was once again, it was right there, but I'm not there are going to be quite a few things I'm skipping over.
Yeah, you're not going to find everything.
Look at this little... Oh, you come back here.
I like that he comes in and does his thing, and it's like, well, I'm not flying anymore, I'm leaving.
It's like, you missed it. You didn't care.
Whoa.
These guys. Okay, actually, so this is a good opportunity for me to show you guys. You see how I have a different colored egg at the front of my queue there?
Right,
it's
the
red.
egg.
So if I hit one of these guys with it, it gives me 3 hearts.
And you can see the little hearts popping up over them to indicate that you were going to get that too. The timed puzzle.
You can actually create the colored eggs by ricocheting off the walls. And so there I ricocheted the egg off the wall. I turned it yellow, which gives me coins. So the yellow one gives me coins when I hit an enemy with it. The red one gives me hearts. And then the blue one, which we haven't seen yet, gives me 3 more eggs.
With a little sound effect when the, the door opens up.
So cute.
It's sort of the little touches that like really keep me playing this, like the duct tape on the background of the sliding panels.
And that's another thing, like when you play on the flip side, you can see like the construction of a lot of this stuff.
Okay, look at him.
I know, I'm just gonna
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah. That thing's just like crashing around in there.
I love each of these
but you can see,
secret rooms.
Yeah, and you guys probably just saw how many smiley flowers